Hi everyone, Scooty007 here, and welcome back to more of the Anime Grand Prix. We are here in Sepang for more of the Malaysian Grand Prix, and this time with Group B. And this is the way the grid lines up after 11 turns. In first place we have Aqua, second place Kazuma, third place Rin, in fourth place is Syaoran, in fifth place Masato, sixth place belongs to Taichi, seventh place Mamako, eighth place Asuna, ninth place Kirito, and 11th place belongs to Sakura. That's the way the grid lines up after 11 turns. And we're ready for the restart. And let us begin. First up, Aqua. Rolls a 12. Alright, and next up is Kazuma. Jumps to fourth gear and also picks up a 12. I'm gonna take some numbers on that move. They're nice move. Next up is Rin. Rin with a 4. Nicely put. Takes it to the end of that turn. She completes her 2-stop neck. Syaoran 7. And is safe on that. Masato next to roll and picks up a 6. And is safe on that. Taichi with a 6 as well. And is safe. Next up is Mamako in car 20 with an 8. Followed by Asuna. Asuna rolls an 11. Kirito goes to fourth, gets a 10. And is still a space behind. And then Sakura with a 4. Sakura, a lot of ground to cover up. As we go back to the top of the grid, we go back to Aqua. Rolls a 7. She's going to take the tire points. So I have 1. We have an 8 from Kazuma. And next up is Syaoran. Rolls a 12. Just puts him on the inside of that turn. We have Rin now rolling, and Rin rolls an 8. Alright, Masato up next. Picks up a 10. Taichi, who's next to roll, picks up an 8. Mamako with a 4. Takes her second stop. Asuna with a 6. And Asuna right closely behind. Kirito with a 5. And Sakura picks up a 7. So she's getting into that turn there, but kind of a little bit behind, but maybe she'll catch up. Aqua now beginning her turn with a 12. And we have a 7 from Kazuma. Kazuma using a brake and a tire. Syaoran with a 6. And completes his 2-stop in that. Masato rolls a 6. Rin now rolls, and when Rin gets a 5, puts her inside that turn. Taichi gets an 8. Gonna take the center and is safe on that. Mamako up next, and she's completed her 2 stops. Gets a 7. Followed by Asuna, who rolls a 12. Kirito, 8. Overshoots by 1, but just going to take the tie away a point. And Sakura with a 7. On that, and she gets a 1 into that turn. We go back to the top. We go to Aqua, who gets a 4. Kazuma rolls a 10. Syaoran picks up a 9 after completing his 2-stop. And next is Rin with a 6. Masato up next. Also picks up a 6. Completing his 2-stop. Taichi with a 4. I think that's the quickest I've ever seen anyone complete that stop. Next up, Asuna with a 6. And gets in. Mamako with a 12. Oh, she was way back there. And is safe. Talk about cutting it close there. An 11 from Kirito. Gets himself into that center lane. Sakura with a 6. And just finishes that. So Sakura's a little bit of a... she's a turn behind. And we now go back up to Aqua with a 12. And And just like that, from one turn right to the other. And Kazuma not taking any chances. Drops down to third, rolls an 8. Same with Syaoran. Drops down, rolls a 7. Rin with a 10, picks up a 10. And puts her right at the 10 mark. Masato with a 9. Taichi picks up a 10 from all the way back there. And gets the slipstream. And gets another slipstream. And takes and goes up a few goes up 2 places in the turn order on that. Mamako with a 5. And is just going to take the tire damage. 6 for Asuna. Kirito drops the 3rd and picks up a 6 as well. Going to the inside. And Sakura with a 12. That'll do it. Put her inside. That it does. So she caught up a little bit. So needs to make one more stop in that. Back over to Aqua. Gonna stay in 4th. Rolls a 7. Kazuma goes to 4th and also picks up a 7. And falls short. Syaoran, not wanting to overshoot the turn, rolls a 12. Gets himself inside. And we have an 8 from Taichi. Actually. Cannot do that. Take the tire wear. Takes the tire wear point. Rin with a 5. And is safe. Next up is Masato, who rolls a 6. Mamako all the way back there, picks up an 11, goes to the outside part of the track. And that is car 19, gear 3. Will not get the slipstream. Both cars got to be in 4th gear or higher, and it's got to be an exact stop. Behind that, Asuna with a 10. That's a perfect 10 right there. Kirito also picks up a 10. And is safe right behind her teammate. 6 for Sakura. She completes her 2-stop in there. Back to the top of the grid. Drops down to third, picks up a 6. And just gets into that turn. Kazuma up next. Drops down, gets a 5. Not gonna risk it. Staying in third gear. Syaoran rolls a 7. Wasn't gonna risk that. And next up is Rin. Rolls a 2. Gets himself into that. Masato. Gonna stay in third. 6. Can we do that? That is allowed there. And Mamako drops, gets a 7. Gonna take the tire wear. And is safe. Asuna rolls an 8. And just gets in. And is safe on that. Kirito picks up a 9. And also makes it inside. So we got everyone in that back there coming up. And Sakura just needs a lucky big roll. But gets an 8. With that. And Aqua picks up a 12. And it is not enough to get her into that next turn. We have a 9. From Kazuma. Also in short. Taichi with a 5. Nope, wrong way. Syaoran also gets a 5. Alright, moves up there. Mamako, an 11. I'm going to take the tire wear. Takes the tire wear point of damage. We have a 9. She's just going to go straight. Rin up next with a 7. Next up is Kirito. He's going to stay in 4th. Rolls an 8. Asuna up next. Gets a 9. And overtakes Kirito yet again. And we have a 12 from Sakura. Perfect. Puts her all the way up there on the inside of that turn. Aqua 6 drops down to 3. And that is a perfect turn right there. Kazuma Drops the third, gets a 5. Takes the 1 spot down there. And Mamako rolls an 8. Taichi with a 9. Gets the slipstream. Puts himself ahead, and we are safe. That's going to be a serious gear jam coming up there, maybe. Car 19 is Masato with a 9. Not taking the slipstream, and we have our first crash out of the race. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamako out of the race. Car 20. That was very sad. Very unlucky rolls for her. Syaoran with a 2 going into the next turn, playing it safe. Was trying not to get that, and it just happened that way. Asuna with a 6. Does that takes the tire wear point of damage? And Kirito with an 8. That's an overshoot by 3. Going to use 1 brake and take 2 tire. Alright. And then next up is Rin with a 6. And body wear damage there as well. But Sakura picks up a 12. Takes the tire wear point of damage. So, with that ends the part today, and Mamako in car 20 crashed out right by the 1 stop there, so she is eliminated from the race. First crash out of the race that has happened with that, so she is automatically in 10th place and does not continue on. 9 drivers remain. Who will take first? Who will win this race? Stay tuned, because this is now a very exciting race between 9 drivers. That means Sakura has moved up in the standings. But we'll see how well she can do, and see how well the rest of our drivers can do next time right here for more of the Malaysian Grand Prix in Sepang. I'm Skune007. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.